Alright. So, we're doing some art today. Let's see what we can. I do realize I kind of do put myself a bit more in the corner. Immediate ad. Whoops. Okay, I'll wait. I'll wait just an extra second before I get started. But hey, so. Oh, you can't hear me. Pretty sure it's only 30 seconds, I want to say. 30 seconds to a minute. So once that is done, I'll actually get started. Okay, I guess I might as well open this one. Then you. It's okay. Where exactly were we? Basically, it was basically from here. Where's it? Oh no, there it is. I see. Okay. Hey, Massa, how are you doing today? So I want to color in first. Okay, very quickly, I might just want to. Alright, still a little damp. Still a little damp, I'm assuming that's what you meant, but okay. That's good to hear. Sure. No, in a slight dump. The black. Oh, I guess, what do you mean you're... No, this isn't quite... Oh no, it was this one, I see. There we go. Yeah, what do you mean you're in a slight dump? I dropped my pen somehow. Where'd it go? There'd it go. Got it. Just, oh, I see. Okay. In a mood is what you mean. I see. That's unfortunate, but hopefully it doesn't last too much longer. It is what it is. I'll get out of it soon, hopefully. Yeah, I hope so. Hope so too. Oh, okay. It's not quite correct is the thing. What I might do. Okay, and then oop, a little bit less. There we go. Trying to make it a little bit more rounded. Nope. If I just do like this. There we go. Now it looks slightly weird on the other end. Okay, just a little bit more from here. Merge with the layer below. Okay. Oh, I think it's finally time. Yes, yet. Oh, good. What's gonna be the most difficult thing to color in? Okay, I can. Oh, there. Thing is, I can. Yeah, I can color. Oh, I didn't group any of this in, did I? Too quickly. Hold on. What did I? Oh, I had that shadow. Of course I did. Just this stuff layered. There we go. Gonna copy. Might as well save. Make sure that like nothing goes wrong there. And then doesn't quite track as much as nice as I wanted to, but it does track. So this can be pretty easily readjusted for the table. Ah, okay. Never mind, I guess. First, let's get rid of all this stuff. Did I use any textures? It doesn't look like I did, so I can just go for plain color. Honestly, I can get rid of the blue lines at this point. A little bit too much. And I can always just erase it after the fact, is the other thing. If I make a mistake, I'm not locked into anything. Like there. If I try to undo it, it would just get rid of everything. Whereas just erasing it allows me to keep going. Also, the coat rack. Pretty sure this is Breath of Fire. Nice. Oh. Just need to answer that real quick. And then okay, the texture I can stretch off the entirety of the screen. Yes. Alright, do need to now do a little bit of finagling when it comes to this, because I kind of realized the problem. The way I did it specifically. And granted, I didn't know that I would be doing it like that. Just need to answer this real quick. There. Not that. There we go. Need it as perfectly enough as I can get. Cool. Sounds good. Sorry, just needed to text someone very quick. I'm gonna do two things at once. Make sure not to ignore people on top. Not need to. Okay, very quickly, I'm gonna need to unpin that really quick, just that I don't actually do it again. I guess, how many does it take to fill up half the screen? I'm assuming this many. Well, the thing is, I can stop. Hold on. I can stop at, like, here. Okay. Okay. I guess. Which ones are fake? Those ones are fake. Okay, and then I'll need... not that. Oh. Marler to be hungry. Fair enough. Yeah, it'll be a bit easier to talk here than in text. But how has your day been? Might as well ask. Because... Okay, let's get a new layer. Hold on. Where do I have them? Where do I have them there? I have them there and there going that way. Figured. Pretty busy. Did an anime manga bundle tend to. Then went grocery shopping with your little brother. That sounds quite... from what you said, stressful. But it does still sound quite nice. I guess, did your brother ever do, I guess, what they were supposed to? And what it was, they needed to call... Needed to call someone, if I remember correctly. Get rid of that line. Figured. Oh no, that's where... Okay, I see. That's that. Okay. Give me the full story. He did call, he just dialed the wrong number and didn't get a proper response. Okay. I see how it works. I see how that went down then. Unfortunate, but, you know, it'll happen sometimes. Doing more like, I think doing it more like this might just be better. So there was a menu he was supposed to dial 4, and he dialed 3. Thing is, that is also, honestly, that is also just kind of a mistake I would make. Obviously not on purpose, but I just misread the phone number entirely, and sounds like something you do, Rena. I mean, also slightly true, but I mean, she did do it right in the end, so. Hold on, so. Okay, that's what it is. Oh, did I do too much? No, I didn't. Hang on. So where's... I lost track of the layers. Hold up. Okay, very quickly I'm gonna get rid of everything else, which I should have done from the beginning. Except for this. Everything's right when it's very serious, I swear. I know. I know you do. Okay, so hang on. Did I... No, that's the entire group. That is the table. I can get rid of that. So this is the top one here. This is that one here. This is that one here. So I can merge this layer below. This one down. I did merge it wrong. Okay. Little blows. He didn't call when he actually did. Okay, that beats. That is fair. I would probably be a little bit mad more at that, because then we could immediately remedy the issue. Or at the very least, you know, like, it... I mean, it all goes down in the end, but still. Yeah, that's a bit more... of a... Hold on, did I... Okay, no, I need to... And then here... No, that's... The rest of that is fine. Yeah, this is what needs to be fixed, not the rest of it. Also, a client of mine who was scheduled for last Sunday showed up today. He told me he asked for a week extension. He never sent the message. Okay. You know, at the very least, it's something relatively innocent. Just like accidentally missending the message. And not like like just blowing you up for no reason. Okay. Why is this? I mean, I guess it's not like... Okay. I guess what I can do is I can throw it all together now, and then do all of the resizing shenanigans later. We were scheduled for the 3rd, and I'm honoring the deposit he made. Well, that's good. That's nice of you. No, that's good. Okay. Okay. Final one. Okay, I did that wrong, but you know what? I'll deal with the consequences of that. Okay, technically not final one, but... this one... doesn't really matter as much, so I'll just go like that. Shade it after the line art. I will do a bit of shading later in a second. Well, yeah. Because part of it is going to be by candle, so I will need to reshade eventually. Okay. This can all be merged down until here. There we go. Then... oh, I don't have the desk in... that's fine. It can be independent of this. So the background, the texturing... what? I guess I don't need to add texturing to the desk, so I won't really deal with that yet. Let's get everything back in. Except for this. I'll do this later. But then I can get rid of the background. I guess I can just go top or bottom to top. So I did... where is... there. So I did it like that. With this color. Wrong one. There we go. I mean, there's not much, so I can, but I guess I can also. I'll be back shower time. Alright, take care of yourself, Rena. I'll see you in a little bit. What did I didn't do it new layer, okay. I forgot if I did for a second. I'll see you in but a moment. So, they added the Moga Village theme to Monster Hunter Wilds, and I'll say right off the bat, it's so nostalgic hearing it in that game. I mean, now and in that game, for that matter, because it is just such a memorable theme for a village, especially as your first one. I mean, all of them are. All of them are fairly memorable as village themes. It just matters. Okay, that's good. Which one came first? Oh, that one's outside. I see. Hold on. Okay, there we go. That's better. That's the bookshelf. Okay, I can... I can work with that. Once again... What did I do with the bookshelf? So... Okay, I see. I'll go this first, because I did... Because I didn't really add the extra outline to the bookcase, I just did that. But I can fill this in. I will also... Ooh, there we go. Let's also start with the edges. And then I can just fill it in with the fill tool. There we go. There's that. Just a little bit of stuff leaking out. Oh, that might actually be the bookcase in that case. No, that is... you. Let's add you back in. And then let's go through, fill in any spaces that have not been filled in. I don't think there should be too many, but might as well. I'm assuming more around the corners and stuff is where it's going to be. There. There we go. Oh wow, I didn't. Okay. After that, new layer. Next. Okay. I'll get that in for now, but apparently I missed a spot. A few spots, in fact. Are there literally any pixels that are not the correct color? Okay. There we go. No? Wait. There we go. I'm gonna ignore the fact that I did on the wrong layer. For all intents and purposes, I did it on the right layer. Heck, honestly, hold on. Hold on, after this is done. Okay. Out of pure spite for myself. Okay. Next. So I put in a lot of effort to make like the dolls and stuff over here in like the thumbnail this is very much based on. I'm honestly, obviously I did the mistake of doing it all on all the line art on the same layer, all the coloring basically on the same layer. So I can't really like take it one to one. Now I can definitely take other stuff a bit more one to one. Where do I have it? There, I have it there. Oh no, all the line art is on the same layer, yeah. Then all the books, all of the like decorations and stuff are on the same layer. And then the plushies are on their own. Just a second. Okay, no, hold on. I was smart enough to put them in a group, not in a layer. That's good. Doesn't make it, you know, easy, but at the very least, I now have a way around. The other thing is, the space is both bigger and smaller. It's like I can go... I did have 5 shelves. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did have 5 shelves. I made it down to 4. Inconsistency aside, I'm not really gonna heed it too much mind, but I guess in the future, I'll need to remember that it's 5 shelves, not 4. So I'm not... I guess I can redraw it again, it's just not gonna be fun. Oh, I mean, hold on. How tall is this again? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Shoot. Okay, I wish it was 30. I mean, but I... Dang it. Yeah, if I did, I would have to extend. I mean, thankfully, I would just have to extend this up too. So that's not the end of the world. I can do that. Come on. Alright. I don't know. Never mind. I was just seeing things. A little bit too slanted. Even that feels a little bit too slanted. Okay. Okay. So now it is 30. It'll now be 3 squares per line. Or 6 squares per line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. There we go. I now have a line for the bottom shelf. Then it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And gives exactly 6 little bits of space. And I might as well go. At the top line of shelf. Okay. I no longer need the grid, so be gone. Ooh. I'm still on that layer. I can also add that to that. I'm gonna need erase that. Here's the thing. I also do recognize that there is technically an outer line to the bookcase. I am not OCD enough to worry about that as much. Okay, well, I won't even say I have OCD, like diagnosable OCD. There are just some things where there'll just be random things that'll just bug me for the rest of the day if I don't fix them. And I think sometimes it's just completely random. Like, no correlation whatsoever. I need a better circle. need to fix this. Bubba boy. Didn't mean to hit my mic, sorry. Okay. So. This. Oh, I do still need. Or I can be just slightly lazy with this. Okay. I'm back. Welcome back, Rena. Okay. Now. Stop. I guess you kind of missed it, so I'll do a bit of a play-by-play. I have discovered that I made my bookshelf a bit too short compared to what is technically canonical. This has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shelves, as opposed to the 4 that it had before. So I extended it up a little bit. This is after I had already colored everything in, by the way. So, you know, had to rework it a bit from scratch. But now, it's time to fill everything in. And granted, not everything will be shown. I guess it's time to do. They look like bigger shelves. Yeah, because I had to extend it a bit in order to make it work. And yeah, they do this one. That's. Hold on. Was that always like that? Or did I just miss one? I think I legitimately just missed one. That is going to bug me now. That I somehow missed that. I was talking before how I don't really have OCD, like, in any sense of the word, and I will never claim to. I just have very random fixations where things are not just right. It's completely at random. It'll bug me for the rest of the day. That'll bug me for the rest of my life. Knowing that I somehow missed coloring in that one shelf. Okay. Oh, then. So, 3 of the 4 shelves have been decided. What's going to be on the 5th shelf? I mean, part of it is going to be blocked out, so it doesn't really matter. I can just go. I can kind of just go what's on my actual shelf. I can just put like boxes and stuff, like a case. Hold on. I did it on the wrong layer again. And of course, the second time around, I'm not going to be able to do it as good. That'll work. Okay, there we go. Okay. Now you got me wanting to draw. So, I know... Pretty sure Chroma is the one who deserves credit for this idea. But the thing is, I kind of do want to see how it works. As like two people trying to draw the same thing from scratch in like a time limit. So that's about equal. I'm living. Yeah, I mean, I'm also slow, so we would be on even footing there. Just I thought it would be funny. See, like an actual artist versus someone who is just really bad in shit. There we go. Do more art, so you are real. So, not really. I mean, like, I'm more of an artist than someone who only does like AI art or stuff like that. Because I can at least know that I'm actively drawing, and that's about as much of an artist as I am. I will never claim to be any kind of actual artist. Maybe just a little. Yeah, that makes it a bit better to like fit in and out, a bit more realistic. Then the rest of it is blocked by the table, so it doesn't really matter. The fourth shelf was deck boxes. Okay. I'm gonna learn from my lesson and not put all of the line art for the shelf on the same layer. So that also add dice, a bag, then deck boxes. So yeah, I did a D8 and then a bunch of D6. You haven't named any of your layers. Not yet, no. I mean, even here... Well, granted, all of them are grouped up a bit better. But even there, I don't really name my layers all too often. Which I'm willing to guess that is something I should actually learn to do, or get into the habit of doing at the very least. A bit flatter. Okay. That way you know exactly what each thing is. Yes, I don't always have that much trouble deciphering what... I mean, okay. I did have a moment where I was, like, trying to figure out which rung was which. So to be fair, that's not really that valid of an argument. And also, those layers were going to be merged anyway. So... so that one didn't matter nearly as much. How many dice did I have? Only 2. Okay. No matter, always name the layer. Okay, okay. Okay. Here, hold on. I guess I'll get... Here, hold on. At the very least, I'll start with naming the group that I'm working on. Where did I put it? There did I put it. It's a start. I feel like you're having me when you're playing Minecraft moment. And I guess I might as well while I've got the chance. Okay. How much room do I have left? I've got enough room. I've got more than enough room. As long as I leave a little bit of room to the side, I should be fine. I guess, you know what? I might as well start with the right side, actually. There's a boundary. Okay, I guess very quickly. I guess very quickly I'll go ahead and I don't know if you could hear that, but I just dropped my pen. Thankfully, it was not too far underneath my desk, but still. Nope. Let's actually make the top like right here. There we go. Then back to the deck boxes. I had 4, I can just do... I might make this one just a tad bit thinner. It's a bit more than a tad. A bit thinner. Too thick. Okay, that's a bit more even across everything. Then... hold on, I might actually do it like this. There we go. Need the actual pen tool for this. Okay, I'll merge it all in just a second. There we go. Let's move on. What do I have on the second shelf? Basically a bunch of books up for the right. Okay, I can cheat just a little bit by making all of the book line art the same layer. That won't matter too much. Yep, right before, no. Before I give Rena an aneurysm, I'll name the layer. It's a stack of books on the right. Thank you. No problem. Just here, so. Okay. I'll continue cheating just a little bit and use the line tool. Okay. There we go. And then stack of books going upward. Okay. That's my bad for thinking that would work. It gets cut off there. So I could theoretically put something here. What do I want to put here? I can figure out what to put there later. Now, though, I need... So it's 3 books, and then 1 lying down. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 books on the other side. Just a little bit lower. There we go. I think I need to make these books just a little bit thinner. Make that a little bit more taller. That a little bit shorter. I can make a really big one. Hold on. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I'm gonna cut you in half Because this needs to be before that. Boom, 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 boom. Bum, bum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, bum, bum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. Whoop. Well, actually, I could just make this the thick boy. I could just make him really thick. A bit too much erasing. Okay. That is all the books. Now, for the book on the stand. So I'm gonna do this. I did. Oh, that might be a bit too... Yeah. I might need to do more like this. Hold on. I might need to do it a bit more like this. Where it's a bit more high and tight. And then I cannot do the book. Ooh, I might need to make this. Hold on. I need to remember that I'm using the line tool a lot more than I should. So I'm thinking... Let's get rid of everything actually here. There we go. Okay. more of a circle. There we go. What else is there? Gem and gem. Which is a blessing. Hey, Lucia, how's it going? Welcome in. And Krita is indeed a blessing. Add a new layer, and before Rena kills me, I'm gonna go. There we go. I'm naming the layers. I cannot guarantee I will continue doing so, but I am. I know. Rena was scolding me for not doing that either, or as well. Zero doesn't name their layers either, it drives me nuts. I see. So Zero and I are... Apparently, Arler decided not to say your name until the fifth message. Yep. But yeah, apparently Zero and I are kindred spirits in that regard. I mean, granted, most of what I do is for photo editing rather than drawing, and in that you don't really need as many, like, named layers. Hope you lovelies are doing good. I'm doing alright. Thank you for dropping by, Lucia. It's a long, but I also wanted to drop by and give support. Thank you. It is much appreciated. Okay. Next is gonna be the wand. Okay. Right. There we go. Let's go like this. Yeah, thank you for dropping by, Lucia. Then, yeah, I did give it a bit more of a frame for that. Okay. I see how I did it. Yeah, I can... Yeah, just for the sake of it, I'll do it in a separate layer and then merge it down. It doesn't exactly look like Yeah, I slanted it out, did a hard draw, and then slanted it back in. Okay, hold on. A bit too... Hold on. I might actually want to make this part a little bit smaller as well, just to fit it better. Okay, I'm going to... do it like that. And then merge it all down. There we go. Okay. Do I want anything like in this empty space now that I've got one? Okay. Hmm. I know, hold on. I know. Before... Before Renat says anything. I'll do... I think that's only 2 pixels, so I'll do 2. I'll do it like that. Back to regular size. There we go. Next. Will be the line art for all of the dolls. Okay, so, granted, I will reorder them just a little bit. Right. If I actually move that up just a little bit. There we go. Oh. Okay, hold on. before I give Rena any ammunition. It's a bit better. I actually think I do need to make it just a tad bit thicker, though. That actually looks much better. There we go, that's the good stuff. Actually, yeah, just in case. I kind of made the mistake of doing the dolls on the same layer. At least the line art. I'm not making that mistake again. Well, the base needs to be much thinner. I need to remember, so I made it with a straight part down the middle. I think it's a bit more accurate to say it's more like anime bangs. Shrink this down just a little bit. Hold on, did I give them necks? Kinda. I gave a couple of them necks, but it looks like for the most part I just gave them, like, bodies. And a bit thinner. I don't actually want to do her arm. There we go. Okay, I'm definitely glad. Okay, I realized the problem. I realized my mistake. And I'm pretty sure I was about to say something along the line of, I'm glad I decided to separate the layers. Yeah, that almost immediately aged poorly. As much then I do need. Actually, yeah, I need to do it like that. Because then I need to add the love ears. I might have made it a bit too tall. That's the other thing. The ears are at the top of the head. Well, I mean, to be fair, I might have made everything a bit too tall. There we go. Might as well. Okay. Who's next would be Chroma. Okay. Okay, there we go. A little bit bigger of a head. There we go. I think Chroma has, yeah, like has two anime bangs. I might actually, yeah, I want to add a lot. There we go. When it was like that, I'll need to. Clear that up later. Otherwise, here's a lot shorter. Don't want to put up too much space in between the head and the hair. Oh, I'm gonna angle the head a bit weird, so it'll collide with the green. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I can. Wait. Oh no. I do see the Wi-Fi symbol dropping down. Okay, no, we're good. Oh no. Oh. Hold on. I absolutely do need to make the head. Cut in the layer. There we go. That might be more 4 than 3. Okay, that might actually be 3. I did, okay, yeah, I did leave it like... Those don't look like bunny ears, though, is the thing. That looks a bit more like bunny ears. Partial layer below. Get that back to normal. Okay. There's that. I might have misappropriated the space I had. Because I might only have room for... Okay. I'm gonna get, at the very least, Masked and Lucia up. As well as maybe, like, Chaos or something. Let's go, Lucia. I need to be a bit more conscious of space. Because, yeah, they're more like that. There we go. Hold up. I might have actually made the legs a bit too long. I mean, one, because Lucia is rather... It's not exactly vertically... There we go. But also because I need to make sure that she and Musk are holding hands. Might actually need to make the hand just slightly bigger, so that way. Looks a bit more like and being held. I'll change this one just slightly. So that way I've got I might need to make it a bit longer because the other one is longer. Okay. Hold on. Okay. There we go. That still looks weird. Hold on. I might need to look up a picture of Lucia a bit more properly. So I did it. In the old one, I did it more or less like a more traditional health pad. But I know that's only slightly how it actually looks in his actual model. Fruit. There we go, that'll work. Okay. Then ears. There we go. Move it just a bit closer to Chroma, so that way it has a bit more room. God, the thing is, I like how I did them in the old one, but I just don't really think it. But just because of the way I did it, I can't really like copy and paste. need to have them facing each other. Wait. I'd actually want to do the same where I make it a bit further away. This one I had a proper neck to. Too bulbous. Hold on, I'm gonna need to erase this just a little bit. Then go back. Okay. Sorry, I hit the mic again. That's my bad. I'm actually gonna go towards where Lucia is. Erase this hand. That way it's a bit more apparent. Hello, BB the dumb. Hold on. I need to make sure I'm reading that correctly. BB the dumb toilet lover. How are you doing today? Welcome in. I might need to make the arm just a tad bit thinner, but otherwise this should be good for this one. Okay. I think I have just enough room for one more. Before I need to start coloring it in. Okay, I guess I do also. I'm gonna actually make masked head just a tad bit bigger. Not that it matters too much, but you know, it'll matter. Don't want to Oh. Chaos doll. Very quickly, I'm gonna save. Pokemon. This one will take. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna save both of them. I think the last one. I'm gonna have it facing this way, actually. Actually, hold on. I can do it like that. I might want to make it. Yeah. Okay, let's get on the arms. Make it slightly thinner. In all regards. Let's actually get rid of this line before I try doing anything with it. There we go. And then a little bit. Okay, that looks better. That looks better. And then so I didn't. But this is there. Okay. Okay, I see. No. Like, is slimness. Let's go. Like that. Horns. Get rid of the head. Yeah, okay. That's perfect. Okay. Double save just because. Okay. I've been going for 223. About almost 230. Or 30 minutes. I can at least stand and start finding a way to wrap up. Since I am done. This might as well, for the sake of what is the actual. Naming everything. Probably gonna start wrapping up here though. How much do I want to get through actually? I mean, I guess I don't have to wake up super early tomorrow, but I do need to wake up early. I guess I can go. A little bit longer. I'll try to get, at the very least, this simple stuff out of the way. Can you draw me? Chromawyn Galaxy, that is not really something you want me to do, I can assure you. I mean, I guess welcome in. How are you doing today? But I am gonna be wrapping up soon. As you're gonna see, I'm in the middle of a project right now, so at least for now, that's just really gonna be a no. I'll try and get as much of this done as I can. I see a problem. The shelf outside. Should be well above everything else. There we go. There we go. That way I don't draw over it by accident. Anything that like borders it. I guess I might as well lump it all in together. Add that one. I'm gonna try to get all the shelves except for the dolls done before I end. Just because I have been going for quite a while. There we go. And the Wii. And then this one can just be white. I really need to add the Dragon Maid logo onto it. I might actually make it a bit more of like a yeah, like this color actually looks quite nice. And it's a bit closer to what the actual Dragon Maid deck box looks like in like Master Duel and stuff. Okay. Never mind. I'm just gonna save now because I can kind of feel my hand cramping up. Okay. Honestly, not that bad. Always save the progress, yep. I'm gonna double save since I changed something. Shrimp, yep. I'm not even really shrimping all that much, but yeah, I do need shrimp and need to relax my hand since I is actually starting to cramp up just a little bit. I actually should move on over to raid tonight. That's a little seat in my chair, so I figured I might as well. Hey, you're not the then I'm not the only one who uses a shrimp check. Because there's a reason why UMS have that feature. Okay, what else? Let's get this up now. Move on over to this screen. Close enough for this. Where can we go? Where can we go? Kara's doing like setting the zone 0. Why don't we just drop by relatively quickly to see how she's doing? Thank you for shrimping on. Thank you. And thank you for dropping by, Lukia. Oh, does it not show? Apparently doesn't show. Okay, let's see what Kara is doing. Okay. Whether I am back tomorrow or not, I don't know. I'll maybe Tuesday, probably not, since I have to wake up early for Wednesday, but try to be a bit more active, since I haven't really been these last couple of days. Yeah. Okay, thank you for dropping by. Thank you, Venus, for dropping by. Thank you, everyone who decided to drop by. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. Take care.